Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to recap my second college basketball game of the night. I'm here to recap West Virginia beating number 3 Kansas, 91-85 reaction. Kansas has been upset again. Remember when they got upset by UCF on the road? It's 2 times in the last 4 games they've been upset on the road. And against a not that great of a West Virginia team, but watching this game, you would think West Virginia's a good team this year. They just shot the lights out in this game. It's just one of those games where it felt like they couldn't miss. They shot 51.8%, 29 of 56. While you look at Kansas, you look, 32-60, 53.3%. It's just Kansas couldn't consistently make the 3-ball in this basketball game, where West Virginia did 12 of 21, 57.1%. It was just one of those games where West Virginia shot well everywhere. They shot well from the field, shot well from 3, and from the free throw line, 21 of 25. Out-rebounded them 31-22, 9 of 5 on the offensive glass, 22-17 on the defensive glass. I mean, I thought Kansas did a decent job with the basketball, only 7 turnovers. West Virginia had 13, but it's just hard to win games on the road. And it just shows it's hard to win games on the road in conference play. I know it's against West Virginia, but it's hard to win. Kansas, both offenses I thought kind of cooled down in the second half, because it was 51-51 at halftime. Both teams were going back and forth in the first half. But it's just the 3-point shooting ultimately was too much. 12 of 21 for West Virginia, 7 of 23 for Kansas. For West Virginia, they had Raekwon Battle, 23 points, 9 rebounds. I thought a great game from Raekwon Battle. He was one of the main reasons they won this game. Pat Sumanic, 20 points, 6 rebounds. Kerr Krissa, 15 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Seth Wilson off the bench, 9 points, 3 rebounds. Noah Farkahan, 4.6 assists, 4 rebounds. Slazinski, 8 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds off the bench. Kobe Johnson, 7 points. A Cock, 5 points. They really couldn't stop Raekwon Battle or Sumanic. And they just shot the 3-ball really well in this game to West Virginia. And they really needed this win. And just a stunner. They were 6-11 on the season before today. And the program's first win over a top 5 team since 2020. Just insane. Because I definitely did not expect this. This was definitely a stunner. Just Kansas isn't playing well this year. I don't know. And they haven't had their complement of guys this year as West Virginia. So it's hard to gauge exactly who they are. And it says when they do, they'll be formidable for everybody. But it's just unacceptable to lose this type of game against that type of team. It's just hard to beat a team when 2 guys score 20 plus and they're still shooting, and everybody else is. You got more contributors, and you're not shooting the 3-ball well. Between games, if the other team's shooting the 3-ball well, you have to as well. And Kansas just simply didn't do that. 7 of 23, 30%. And I think this is kind of concerning for Kansas. I think this is kind of concerning. But college basketball is the best. Man, because they have wins over Kentucky, UConn, and Kansas. Kansas now has losses to UCF and West Virginia. The same UCF who scored 43 points against Houston. Just college basketball, man, it's the best sport. All these upsets this year. I mean, I think we beat Kansas if we have our 3 bigs. Play Kansas again, we beat them. And this is exactly why you have to start playing your bench as well. Like, they all don't transfer every year, and your starters aren't completely exhausted every game for Bill Self. I mean, the bench, it doesn't suck. I don't know what to say about Kansas. You're not going to be good if a team shoots like 57% from 3. You should try to guard them. And some step-in threes, and you just never made them uncomfortable. The defense Kansas wasn't good in this game. an inability to rebound down the stretch. They really struggled to rebound. It was kind of pathetic, the amount of offensive rebounds they gave up. Hunter Dickinson gave up like 3 consecutive. 1, he got out-muscled. 2, he got out-hustled. 3, he didn't even give an attempt. And they seemed to go through the motions in this game, and they just couldn't match the intensity of West Virginia. So this is a bad loss. This is a bad loss. Bad loss. Maybe this isn't too concerning, but to me it is. If you can't beat 6-11 West Virginia, it's going to be tough to win other road games when you're playing better opponents. It's just Kansas got completely outplayed, out-hustled, and just West Virginia's playing more effort there at the end. Felt like Kansas going through the motions. Kevin McCullers, 24 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. I thought Kevin McCullers played pretty good. Furphy, 13 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. Timberlake, 12 points in 14 minutes. I thought he played well. Dickinson, 19, 5 and 5. KJ Adams, 11, 3 and 4. But the stats look good. You need more from your guard. Like Dejon Harris, 4 points, 5 assists in 36 minutes. Just, it ain't going to cut it. Like, he's only had, one good big scoring game was against Kentucky. Other than that, he's been trash this year. And Marco Jackson, 2 points. He hasn't been as impactful as I thought this year. Johnny Furphy's starting to become a star with this team. Or not a star, but he's become more of an impactful player. It's just Kansas now drops to 15-3. West Virginia improves to 7-11, 91-85 is the final score. It's just Kansas, you can't get out hustled down the stretch. Get up offensive rebounds, get up like 3 consecutive. You got to play more muscle, play more effort. And they just simply got out-efforted. Just out-effort. No effort down the stretch is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, West Virginia wins this 91-85 behind hot 3-point shooting and some key offensive rebounds down the stretch. So that's all I'm saying. Until next match, peace.